The national park that we are currently in, where Uluru and the Olga rocks are at. I'm going to give this a crack. I don't know if I'm going to say it right, so I apologise for the native people that may be watching this. Uluru Kakatatiuta National Park. I don't know if I got that right, but whatever. Anyway, so we rolled up to the toll booth. I wouldn't even say it's a toll booth. Went to the booth, paid our pass to get in, and we're not actually going to Uluru today. Well, we are later tonight, but today we're going to go check out the Olga rock formations, which are just currently off to my right hand side. I didn't know actually these rocks existed until today, so it's going to be cool. Check them out, and then later tonight we're going to check out the Field of Lights. Going to do that tonight, and then tomorrow night is the Sound of Silence dinner, so it's going to be a fun packed few days of sightseeing and shit, and then back on the road. Alright, we are in that national park that I'm not going to name again.
Google it, people, you'll work it out.
Google it. Maybe get Google to say it, or a native Aboriginal to say it. But we are at the Olgas. These things are huge.
I think huge is an understatement.
Yeah, huge, as Karen said. Understatement. But
big fat lumps.
Yeah.
That's them there.
Yeah, from a distance it's
Woo! Trying to vlog and walk backwards is not a good idea on rocky terrain, but it is what it is.
Also helps when you vlog straight as well.
What?
Sort of helps when you vlog straight.
Vlog straight. Alright, show me your ways.
Like vlogging like this, mate. How you going, guys?
It's called the cinematic Dutch tilt.
Hi guys, my name's Nicole.
What's up, guys? My name's Stevie J. And welcome back to my YouTube channel. But anyway, so we rolled into Uluru probably, Yulara. What time? About 3-ish, 3:30-ish, something like that. Picked up the little sis that flew in, and then went to the campsite. And
campsite? You mean cabin?
Cabin. Yeah. Princess, my ass. Anyway, went to the cabin and had a few drinks, and then went to dinner, and then went to sleep because we're all fucked. Anemone. Anemone? You want to say anemone? Anemone. Anemone.
Yeah. And it's taken us about 3/4 of a day to get here.
Yeah.
Hey Sam.
Yeah.
You actually get real steps today.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Legitimate steps.
My watch screamed at me to start moving, and I was like, yeah, okay, I actually am this time.
I took mine off. I wouldn't bloody watch on.
Oh, I can.
You can see why they call it the Valley of the Winds. She's she's pretty windy.
Oof. Do like a wee. Yeah, you hit a bit of a flat spot there.
Yeah. Okay, let's go find it.
Alrighty, that big rock there is huge, like huge. Do you know how many meters tall it is?
I actually don't know.
It is bloody huge. Like seeing it from a distance is one thing, but when you're like maybe 30 meters from the base of it, it's next level. So we're just gonna,
I think we might have to park off a little bit. It seems to be pretty full up here.
just gonna see what's around the base here, and then yeah, go from there. Alrighty guys, I'm gonna have to use my iPhone because, oh, that's bright. But anyway, field of lights. This is what it looks like. There's a shit ton of light around. Guys, apologies about the wind. I can't really do much about that because Mother Nature. What you said? What you said? What? Stop being so cute over there. Anywho, anyone know what that thing is behind me? Speed bump. A big bloody speed bump. We finally made it. Well, it's Mount Connor. Yeah, I'll explain that situation later on. Anyway, that's the big rock. There's all the rigs lined up, looking pretty and dirty. And it is pretty windy. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty windy. Pretty windy. What do you reckon, Tyz? How does it feel to be finally here?
Oh yeah. It's kind of like an anti-climax too, but...
Why is it an anti-climax?
Live in tomorrow.
Yeah, true.
Well, you're gonna have to leave at some stage.
Yeah.
I know, but want to take it with?
All good things must come to an end, my friend.
This is true.
Anywho, what about you two lovebirds over here? Mate. Right.
She's tell it all. She's a bit warmer than usual. I haven't been in my thongs in the morning for a while now.
All those lanes.
Feet are a bit white up.
I don't know who's stupider. Am I stupid for wearing my blue Uggies, or are you stupider for wearing your pluggers?
You and your blue Uggies for sure. You can hold that, thinking top right hand corner. Blue Uggies, thongs. You decide.
A like for blue Uggies, a dislike for pluggers. Are you feeling, man?
Champagne, bubbles. I don't know what it is. They just tend to make you feel a little tipsy.
What's the word? Networking.
Yeah, networking. Drunken talk. Is that right, Terrence?
That is easy.
It's bubbly talk.
What do you reckon?
I think what will be awesome is a helicopter ride.
Yeah, I think that would be great. Yeah, actually to see the whole top of it as well.
Guys, so we're at the Sounds of Silence dinner, and Eric's looking at me like I'm a dickhead. Anyway, I'm drinking champagne, and I don't drink champagne, and I'm feeling good. But anyway, there's the Olgas that way, and then we got Uluru over this way. Absolutely mint. So, cheers. Alright, as you can see well there, we are in Kupapiti. So yesterday left Uluru quite early, headed our way down south to Kupapiti. We rolled in at about 4 o'clock yesterday. I was super tired, so I didn't really vlog much then. After about 700 odd K, it would do to you. Anyway, so from here we're going to go back into town, get some last minute supplies, and then head up the William track up to Lake Eyre, and then from there come back down into Maree. So going to be going back onto dirt road. Woo! Fun stuff. And then camp there for the night, and then we'll go on to Lake Creek. Alrighty guys, we are back on the gravel. We've dropped our wood, back on the gravel. Get ready for those bumps of the cold, because they are going to come.
Great, with an awesome upset tummy. This is going to be fucking wicked.
Anyway, we're back on the gravel stuff. We've dropped our tyre pressures. We visited Kupapiti. We went into a working mine, and we are on the Oodendata track to William Creek. Covered a lot of Ks yesterday. Felt like crap when we pulled in, but yeah, back on the gravel stuff, and the cold's gonna have a nice little surprise. So
no sleeping for me today.
Yeah, no sleep from the cold today, unfortunately, because the tracks will not allow it. I can't see shit. I hate this.
What do you hate, Stephen?
I hate not being able to see where I'm going.
Well, maybe we should drive on a bitumen road, not fucking dirt.
One thing I forgot to point out was that little bit of damage I did to my fuel tank. So the dirt road after the French line going to what was it, Glugra. There was a very bumpy and rough, and the best way we tackled it was with speed. But obviously with speed and dips, you do air your vehicle a bit. And I aired my vehicle a number of times, and actually with my long range tank, it sits over my drive shaft in my rear diff, or part of it, and as the rear suspension's been compressing, it has actually been bashing up against the part of the tank that goes over the drive shaft, and because of that I've like chiseled away a little bit of a hole in my tank. It wasn't that big, but it was just enough to draw some concern to it. It was just a small drip. So at Uluru, what I did was just put some putty stuff over it just to help it out, and it slowed it down, but it didn't completely stop it. but I had a full tank then. So yesterday when we drove to Kibapidi, I ran my tank all the way down, and then we pulled into the motel. We prepared the tank and see, get ready for that. We prepared the surface and put a metal compounding agent on it. So hopefully that will work, and it'll get me home. That was another outback pub, Williams Creek. It's actually kind of cool. Usually with some pubs they've just got hats and boots and other shit on the walls, but this one had business cards and ATM cards, driver's licenses, people's identification parts of the passport were on the walls. Pretty cool actually. I'll throw up some footage now. I just got on my phone because I wasn't expecting it to be so, I don't know, interesting. But yeah, we're on the Uluru track now. Still heading to Maree. Already this track's a little bit rougher than the road that we've just come along, but nothing like the French line. So we drove down the William Creek track and then the Uluru track to get to Maree. And just behind me is an old diesel locomotive. Apparently there was a lot more here previously, but who knows what happened. But as always, the sunsets and the sunrises out here are absolutely amazing. It's like candy pink. It's awesome. Anyway, so we're here for the night. Managed to get a cabin for the night, which is always good. I mean, I like camping, but sometimes it's nice to have a shower and whatnot. So here for the night, then probably get up relatively early in the morning and press on to get to where are we going? Let me find out. To Lake Creek. Not too sure, I can't quite remember how far and how long that will take, but I assume it will take a little while. The dirt track out here was actually probably the best track that we've driven for the whole trip. It was quite smooth, and some sections even very, very smooth, almost like bitumen smooth, but it was just dirt. So damn, look at that sunset, like that colour, it's absolutely amazing. Like, hang on, let's drop this down a bit, other way. Like, it's absolutely amazing out here. So guys, if you do get a chance, but yeah, if you do get a chance, guys, to get out to the Australian outback, definitely do it. It's worth it. It's worth a trek, just to see the history and all the cultural things and stuff like that. So peace. Lake Eyre. Not much of a lake, but it's pretty airy. We have made it to Lake Eyre, which is, I think, Australia's biggest salt pan. Pretty much it runs from the Northern Territory into South Australia, and I believe this is where, I can't remember his name, but old mate set ground
ground land speed record on this salt pan binder. So it is massive, huge. Obviously no water in it because we're in the middle of nowhere. I'm going to walk down and walk on it. So a fun fact about Lake Eyre, it's actually negative 13 meters below sea level. So you got like sea level and then below it, but obviously because since we're out in the middle of whoop whoop, it gets no water unless if there's massive floods up in Queensland and Northern Territory, that it will eventually trickle down and get down to here. But it's Lake Eyre only actually receives water in once in a lifetime. So at the moment, like, it looks damp, and you could probably drive a vehicle on it, and I can see vehicle tracks here, but I don't really want to risk getting my vehicle stuck here. Even though I've got Dad to help me out, I don't really want to risk it. It's pretty hard to walk on as is, let alone trying to get a vehicle on it. So here it is. And there's the vehicles up on the hill over there. Dad and little sister. Yeah, there is nothing out here whatsoever. Single motorbike track. Don't know where that leads to, but had a little bit of fun coming back from Lake Eyre. Decided to get a two-tone black and red job